This is the third time I've filmed this since my phone is a piece of crap and won't let me keep things. So, yeah, we're gonna try this for a third and final time before I lose my mind. So, yeah. This is gonna be everything that is on my TBR. It's very long. And since this is the third time I'm filming this, I am not going to include descriptions of the books because I don't have the voice. I'm having an allergy attack. I wish I wasn't, but my throat keeps tickling and it's making me cough and it's making me choke and not being able to speak. So I'm just going to include a link to Goodreads. And if you guys really want to know what these books are about, go look them up. I'm sorry, but this is the best I can do right now. So we're just going to say if I liked the books, if they're sequels, if I liked the first books or not, and I'll show you what I'm reading. This is going to be a pretty quick video, because like I said, I'm kind of pissed off now, because my phone will not let me record. So we're just going to do the best we can, and hopefully I will have quality videos at some point in my life, so people will actually enjoy and watch this channel. So yeah, anyway. Currently, at the moment, I'm reading A Torch Against the Night by Sabaa Tahir. I'm enjoying it so far. I gave the first book, I believe, 4.5 out of 5 stars, and hopefully the second book will be the same. I'm on page 94. There's 3 points of view. I'm loving it. Hopefully I will love the third book too. I have a bunch of books by the same author, Christopher Moore, who is my favorite adult author. He writes random and funny, Kurt Vonnegut-esque books, and they're just extremely random, and there's no describing them, you just kind of have to read them. So I have his first book, Practical Demon Keeping. I have another book called Lamb, which is the story of Christ and his childhood pal. I have Fool, which I think is about a jester. I have 2 in the same trilogy. I already read the middle one called You Suck without knowing it was a trilogy. So I'm kind of famous for reading sequels of his books without reading the first ones. So I have Blood-Sucking Fiends and Bite Me, the other 2 in the trilogy. Oh my god, I hate my body right now. My throat literally just started doing this before I wanted to film, and it's pissing me off. Anyway, I have A Dirty Job by him. I have Island of the Sequin Love Nun by him. And I have Fluke, or Why the Winged Whale Sings. I have The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness, first in the Chaos Walking trilogy. I am really lazy about this book, and I've had it on this TBR for like 2 years now, because big books are intimidating and I don't end up reading them. But I have Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I really don't know what's going on with my throat right now. It just, like, really tickles, and I may have to take an allergy pill because this is driving me insane. I have 2 Germany-themed books next. I have Codename Verity by Elizabeth Vine, one of Haley and Bookland's favorites. Shout out to her. One of my favorite booktubers. I also have The Book Thief, which is her favorite book, by Marcus Zuzak. If I can get through this entire video without choking, that would be great. I, once again, don't know why my throat tickles. It's driving me insane. I have Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. I did not enjoy another book by her. Her first book, Amy and Roger's Epic Detour, I did not finish it. And there was also a major typo in my finished copy, which really turns me off. I think it was her first book, so hopefully her later books will get better and be better suited for me. I have Lost and Found by Brooke Davis, an adult book. I hope this is good. It's sort of reminiscent, I think, of Mosquitoland, which I read in one day and really enjoyed, so hopefully I'll enjoy this. I have The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood, a classic, I think, and it's kind of dystopian-ish. It's really short. Hopefully I'll get to it soon. and really enjoy it because it's really popular and a lot of people like it. So popular they made a series out of it on Hulu, I think. I have a library book, Save Me Kurt Cobain by Jenny Manzer. I heard mixed reviews on this. Someone I no longer talk to didn't like it as much. So hopefully I'll end up liking it, and it's a library book, so if I don't like it, I don't have to keep it. I have 2 staples of people's childhood next. I have Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones. I have seen the movie. I have never read the book. Hopefully the book will be good. And I have The Princess Bride by William Goldman. I, once again, have only seen the movie. Even if I don't end up loving the book, I'm just gonna keep it, or if I never get to it, just because, you know, it's a staple of my childhood. And it's the book version of it, so yeah. I have Rocks Fall, Everyone Dies by Lindsay Rabar. I've heard pretty good things about this. I heard it's unique. I think it's an anti-hero as the main character, and I enjoy books like that. So yeah, hopefully I'll end up enjoying this one. I have The Walled City by Ryan Groudon. I read her Wolf by Wolf duology and really loved it, so this one I think is a standalone, but hopefully I'll end up enjoying it just as much as I enjoyed that duology. Next, I have Your Song Changed My Life by Bob Boylan. He is the host and creator of NPR Music's All Songs Considered. And I think it's just him interviewing a bunch of artists about their songs. I want to pass this on to my boyfriend if I end up liking it, or even if it's not my favorite book in the world, I still want him to read it because he might like it more than me. So hopefully I'll end up liking it, you know, stuff like that. That was really weird. I heard like a noise and nobody's here. Hopefully I won't die. I hear random noises all the time. These houses I live in are really old. So next I have the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I have loved everything else that Holly Black has done, and I think this is sort of an anti-heroine story as well, so hopefully I'll end up liking this one. I read another book by this author, The Ocean at the End of the Lane, and I did not like it. I found it very boring. I couldn't get into it, but hopefully I will like The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. I think this one's a little bit easier to get into, I've heard, and it won the John Newbery Medal Book Award, so hopefully I'll end up liking it. I have a well-loved waterlogged copy of Tell the Wolves I'm Home by Carol Rivka Brunt. I bought this used, and I found a better copy at the thrift store, and I was really mad, because I have this waterlogged, water-stained copy that I bought for much more expensive. And so hopefully I'll end up liking this. If I do, maybe I can get a better copy later on. Who knows? I have Sabriel by Garth Nix next, a sort of booktube veteran. Everybody seemed to like this book. I think it's similar to Harry Potter in the way that the heroine ends up going on this journey and there's magic and like all this other stuff involved, but hopefully I'll end up liking it. I've heard mixed things, so I don't know. Maybe I'll end up liking it. Who knows? And lastly, I have the sequel to Bad Girls Don't Die, From Bad to Cursed by Katie Alander. I read the first one in high school and enjoyed it back then, and then I more recently read the first one to have a nostalgia factor. I liked it. I didn't love it as much as I did back in high school. So this one is the sequel that I never ended up reading, and I just want to read the trilogy just for old time's sake and see, you know, I'm not going to end up keeping this, but just, you know, to read it. So maybe now I can, like, take a picture and everything. I look really creepy. Anyway. Oh my god, books are falling. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video that I tried to film 3 times and choked pretty much all the way through the other 2 and wouldn't let me keep the film. So yeah. Hopefully I'll have actual quality videos in the future. So in the meantime, stay awesome, stay nerdy, keep reading, let me know what's on you guys' TBR, and do all that fun stuff down below if you'd like subscribe and like the video and comment and all that mumbo jumbo. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.